So we are going to start our lecture number 2, which is about solving the questions which are given to you in assignment number 1. I am going to solve some worked example here. They are definitely going to help you to solve your practice now questions, your assignment number 1 questions of exercise number 1A. Chapter number 1 name is direct and inverse proportion, and here we are going to deal with direct radiation. If 6 kilogram, the question which is given to you, it's your worked example number 1. What is the question? If 6 kilogram of biscuits cost $27, calculate the cost of 13 kilogram of biscuits. It means that three quantities are given to us. We have to let the fourth one. For 6 kilograms of biscuits, the cost is 27. So give a heading of mass in which and write the unit also, then write cost over here, write the unit also. For 6 kilogram of biscuits, the cost is 27, and for 13 kilogram, the cost of biscuits is X. So how we are going to solve it? We are going to solve it by drawing arrows. I'm going to draw the arrows in the downward direction. How we are going to judge it as when the mass of biscuit is 6 kilogram and it is increasing. That's why I'm drawing it in the downward direction. It's up to you whether you want to draw it in the upward way. You can draw it, but as I'm drawing it over here in the downward direction, so here the arrow must be in the downward direction. If you are using the upward direction arrow, तो यहाँ पे भी आपने upward arrow ही show करना है. Now how we are going to write it? First, from the tail, write 6 over here, then division sign divided by 13. This is going to be equals to 27 divided by x. For 6, the cost is 27, and as the mass is increasing, the cost is also increasing. And remember that cost and other quantities has direct relation. And the second thing which I have told you earlier, that both arrows must be in the same direction. If for the first quantity you are using upward arrow, for the other quantity you are also going to use the upward arrow. But if you are taking the downward arrow, तो आप लोगों ने इधर भी downward ही use करना है for second quantity. अब यहाँ पे आप लोगों ने जज सबसे पहले करना है कि ये कौन सी वेरिएशन थी. यहाँ पे you are going to write it as direct variation, or you can also use the word direct proportion. And after then cross multiply the terms. Direct variation को पहले mention करें, then write it in this way. After then you are going to cross multiply the things. 6 into x, which is equals to 13 into 27. 6x is equals to 6x is equals to 351. As x is being multiplied with 6, so we have to take the value of x. इसके लिए क्या करोगे, 351 से क्या हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे 6 मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, यहाँ पर आके वो क्या हो जाएगा, डिवाइड. यू विल गेट x is equals to 58.5. And what is x? X is for the cost. Do mention the unit over here and write the statement. So the cost of 13 kilogram of biscuits is equals to $58.5. Just I'm going to give a recap of it. Aapne first of all, what you are going to let the thing which is not given to you, then make this column this type of table, you can say. Then you are going to judge that which variation is this. If a thing is given to you, उसके सामने आपको cost given है, cost और कोई भी आपको चीज़ साथ given है, they have the direct variation. That's why. And if the direct variation is here, draw the arrow in the downward direction, or if you want to draw it in the upward direction, तो upward में भी लगा सकते हो. But here I have drawn the arrows in the downward direction. Then write the tail first. Writing from the tail, the denominator comes 13. After that 27 divided by 7, cross multiply the things and you will get the answer. Do the related questions. Practice now question number 1 a b, same in this way, plus question number 1 2 5 and 6 of exercise number 1a. Now coming toward that how we can write that if we say that y is directly proportional to x, we are going to write it in this way. Y is directly proportional to x. When we are going to change this proportionality sign into equal sign, here comes a constant. K is a constant, and if you have to find the value of k, you can also write it as k is equals to, as x is being multiplied, when you are going to move it over here, you will divide y by x. Here is another example. This is the worked example number 2, which is given on page number 8. If y is directly proportional to x and y is equals to 12 when x is equals to 4, fine. We have to find these three things. In the first thing, for the first part, write, give a heading that of solution. What is written over here? Y is directly proportional to x. How we are going to write it? Y is directly proportional to x, and when you are going to change it, y is equals to kx, and y is equals to 12 when x is equals to 4. Putting values, what is y? Y is equals to 12. What is k? K is not given to us. What is x? X is equals to 4. 12 is equals to 4k, and what comes 12 divided by 4 is equals to k. This implies that the value of k is equals to 3. Now put the value of k in this equation. Let name it as 1. So 1 implies that what is the value of y? Y will remain it as, what is the value of k? 3x. This is in the equation in which further you are going to find the value of y if the value of x is given to you, or you can find for the value of x if the value of y is given to you. But in first, what is given to us, we have to find an equation connecting x and y. You can see that we have connected the value of x and y. How? Y is equals to 3 times of x. How you are going to read it? Y is equals to 3 times of x. Here are some things are given to you. Attention. Y is equals to kx. K is the constant, and the value of k must not be equals to 0. If y is directly proportional to x, then what does it mean? You can write it as y divided by x is equals to k. In the second part, this is the answer of first part. For the second part, our question can also come in this way, that you have to express x in terms of y. इन योर एक्सरसाइज क्वेश्चंस उसने इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आप लोगों को दिया हुआ है कि अगर आपने इफ़ यू वांट टू मेक एन इक्वेशन कनेक्टिंग एक्स एंड वाई और एक्सप्रेस एक्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ वाई, similar method will be used to solve both things. Now we are going to solve the second part, which is the value of y when x is equals to 8. Use this equation, which is y is equals to 3x. Now for what is the value of x? X value is 8. Putting value of x is equals to 8 in this, what you will get? Y is equals to 3 into 8. You will get y is equals to 24. So for x is equals to 8, y, what is the value of y? Y is equals to 24. Now what is the third part? In third part, you have to find the value of x when y is equals to 21. Again, which equation we are going to take? Yes, y is equals to 3x. Putting value of y, which is equals to 21. Put the value in this equation. 21 is equals to 3x. As here it is multiplying, तो आप उसके दूसरी तरफ लिख जाओगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? Divide, which is equals to x. Value of x will come, x is equals to 7. So what we have implied that, so for x is equals to 7, value of y is equals to 21. Now in you can do practice now question number I think so parts are given to you. Practice number 2, you can do practice number 2, 1 and second part. A third part is given. I'm going to do the third part. Given that y is directly proportional to x, how you are going to write it? Y is directly proportional to x means that y is equals to kx. We have to complete the table which is given to you. We have to find at what value of x, here come the value of y. How we are going to do it? First find the value of k. हमें यहाँ पे x की value भी given है, y की भी value given है. If we take this equation like y is equals to kx, and if value of x which is 5 and value of y is equals to 30, we can find the value of k. So k comes, k is equals to 6. Now by using this value of k, you can find the other values. I'll take value of k which is equals to 6. What is the value of x? 4. We are going to take this equation, y is equals to kx. Y is equals to, put the value of k which is 6. What will be the value of x? 4. You will get 24. And similarly, a value of x is given. You are going to multiply y is equals to 7 और k की value क्या आती है 6. You will get 42. You can also find the value of x and value of x over here. Then fill the box by yourself. Now the related question for exercise number 1a, question number 3, 4, 7, 8 plus practice number 2, 1 and 2 part. And the other thing is question number 9 भी आप कर सकते हो, और ये आप लोगों ने अब खुद इस तरह करने हैं.